Something interesting. Something positive.
Something Special, sponsored by LaFontaine Ford Grand Rapids.
Memorial Day honors and remembers those who have served our country. 13 on your side's Riley Mack is here to show us how the bond between those who have served, even through decades, is something special. Riley?
Juliet, a Grand Rapids couple who are both in the service were given a box by a fellow church member. Inside, the legacy of a decorated Air Force colonel they had never met. For months, they searched for its home, and this Memorial Day weekend, they found it.
Leave no man behind.
Yeah.
It's a promise made on battlefields.
Yeah, absolutely. It's part of the Soldier's Creed.
A promise Brianna and Alejandro Villarreal know well.
Full time with the Michigan Army National Guard.
And I'm in the Michigan National Guard.
The pair, newly married and expecting.
32 weeks pregnant.
Were never expecting.
Definitely was not.
This.
Were you?
No.
The plain plastic tub.
Here is the box of everything that we got. Yeah, this must be his command photo right here.
That brought home a decorated soldier.
You know, wearing the full bird colonel rank.
Colonel Ed Fowler.
There was a couple in church who the husband was just a great guy. He passed away and I wanted to be able to help her with something. She's like, hey, I have a box of things from somebody who's in the military. I don't know what to do with it. Can you help me out? So I was like, sure, I'll take a look at it. And right away I realized that the person whose items were in there had a pretty significant history. This was written, I think, when he was 92 years old, all from memory. Reading these pages to like be in there. Oh, here goes a bunch of photos too. 1935.
Alejandro tried to contact museums and track down his family.
More family photos.
With no luck.
He was going out of state and it was the last thing he mentioned going out the door. So I just took it upon myself.
4 hours into researching, Brianna had scoured site after site after site. She was just about to give up. Until
eventually I came across a granddaughter's name. A bunch of results popped up. I clicked the top one and I was sitting right here on the couch. 3 rings, she answered.
3 rings, and a woman was reunited with her grandfather.
Hello.
Hi, Christina. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Riley?
And I go, hi, my name's Brianna. This is gonna be really weird, but my husband had got this box.
She was about a half a sentence in where I just had a gut reaction that I knew why she was calling and I kind of cut her off.
She's like, I think I know where you're going with this.
Dad and I were at lunch.
We never expected it. It was a wonderful surprise. Wonderful surprise.
I mean, it's been 18 years. We'd given up on finding them. We made some efforts to find them. With no luck, it was like a strike of lightning. It was set ripples and shockwaves through the entire family.
There's 2 boxes of medals here.
My mom is very close to her father. And when he died, the only thing that she wanted was his Legion of Merit medal.
Yeah, so this is a Legion of Merit. This is a pretty big award here.
I was just sobbing. I was just in tears over how it all culminated, especially because I know how much it would matter to my mother.
He gave this country everything.
Had a long, successful military career.
And for a while, it all fit inside a forgotten box.
9 out of 10 people probably would have just thrown it in the dumpster.
Until fellow service members
Yeah, this is him right there.
found him.
Very cool.
And made sure his final mission was making it home.
The only word that comes to mind is miracle.
For the last time for Colonel Ed Fowler, there is no man left behind.
I'm really glad that we could return this piece of him to his family.
Now, what's happening next with the box? Brianna and Alejandro are actually on a road trip right now to meet Christina and her family so they can return the box in person. They say they already feel so connected with the family and can't wait to give them back their lost grandfather. With your Something Special, I'm Riley Mack.